Hello, sir. Welcome to Cine Speaks. Firstly, congratulations for your film Jhalki.
Thank you.
So, Jhalki जो movie है, this is very emotional and touching because it is about child trafficking. So, जब आपको ये script offer हुई थी, so what made you to say yes? Was there the content or you got emotionally attached to the script?
They just paid me 50 crores. Kidding. Um, I was aware of Brahmanand's work as a filmmaker, his sensibility, and his team's sensibility. Been meeting him for years at film festivals, etc., etc. So I was already sort of aware of his sensibility. Now, when I get a script from him, um, I'm already looking at it positively. But I have to say that but a subject which sounds heavy. It is heavy, but
Yeah.
it can sound heavy. That if you make the same film, you can make the same subject in like 20 different ways. When I started reading the script, I found it extremely entertaining, extremely inspiring, because our protagonist, who was a 9-year-old girl,
Yeah.
very courageous, very straightforward, very honest. To what extent she goes to find her little brother, 7. So there's a brother-sister story. And I hate references, but Majidi's Children of Heaven, the story, this brother-sister and things, not so-called a privileged childhood and things. So I started reading it, and then it touches you at various levels, even at the script level. So immediately said yes. We were shooting, and then recently when I saw the film, because a large chunk where you're not shooting, you shoot for 10, 12 days. But how these kids and their characters have emerged, and how the story has been woven and edited, not entirely as per the script, but like a lot of other elements have come in, which just touch you at various levels. And I'm very happy and proud that I could be a part of this project, and I would do it again.
The story is mostly emphasized on the but brother sister, like their relation and those two kids. So where do you stand in this story, like your character?
See, certain stories, when you're a part of the story, right? A story cannot be just on its own. Everyone plays an important role.
Yeah.
And the relevance of the character, because the story is based, kind of being told, not based, kind of being told the perspective of a folk tale, where at different stages this young girl meets these people who can actually facilitate finding her brother. And if you remove one aspect of it, the others don't fall into place.
Yeah.
So it's absolutely relevant. So I was happy. I won't say, a lot of people say, oh, were you happy taking the back seat? It's not a back seat. It's like one tire of a car gets punctured. You realize the relevance of that tire.
Yeah.
The while the logo and the engine is talked about, but if that tire goes away, you can't move ahead. So not that I'm playing a tire, but I'm just giving you a perspective.
Yeah.
So the story is much bigger than personal sort of greed of an actor. I had enough to bite my teeth into, and it actually, more than this wouldn't even work. After seeing the film, more than this, even not only mine, every character, more than this wouldn't work, because you want to stay with the journey of the girl for her brother. So for that way, I think it's absolutely an honor to be this part of this idea in the film.
This story is very touching. Okay, also there are many documentary films like which are very out of the topic, like different topic, very unique, and which many people doesn't know, but they reach up to the awards like national awards or maybe Oscar or maybe like be it any award. So how do you look up to this film? Like, do you think this will reach that level?
My perspective on films is not awards. Um, and people say audience award or popularity or something. I've always said this idea is bigger than the film, and this film is bigger than the box office. I'll tell you what the award would be for this film. Having produced socially relevant films, the award of this film is, once you walk out of the theater, even if in 0.1%, if you are a changed person or there's a little awakening inside you towards children, that's the award.
Yeah.
Because it touches you at various levels. It's relatable. You might not subscribe. Okay, you don't want to become an activist and fighting for child labor. And that's not the point. How you talk to the child in the building, to your neighbor's kid, the boy who delivers food from the next kirana store, everything. So small things will change inside you, and that'll be the biggest award because you change one. I always believe a seed has the power of a forest. Diamond grows no more.
So that's most to receive for a film. Like,
I think that's the biggest. If you are able to awaken someone or maybe change in a small way, that's the biggest award. I mean, you read books and you've seen films in the past which have you've taken those films home. If not the whole film, okay, let me give you a very commercial example. Jadoo Ki Jappi,
yeah.
Munna Bhai, became a mainstream thing.
Correct.
When you're hugging, मजाक में भी चला आया जादू की जप्पी देता हूँ. It broke ice. Okay.
Yeah.
I think this film, as a subject and this little, various ways it touches you, it has this possibility. Your effort only has to be that you, along with your kids, you go along. Kids will be kids.
Yeah.
You need to become kids to appreciate this film. Yeah.
Correct. So, sir, your debut was Pyar Mein Kabhi Kabhi.
It's been 20 years, yes.
Yes, that's 20 years.
Let me underline it.
Actually,
The beauty is I'm still around.
So, how you look up to your journey back then? Like you started from Pyar Mein Kabhi Kabhi and now.
So I'll tell you, when I smile, there's some lines. Okay, this is my journey. My gray is my journey. I don't like to hide it, unless there's a role that demands it. I'm not apologetic of my journey. So my journey has been very. And coming back to a serious answer. Yeah. So it's been very fulfilling as a person who came with a deadline of 3 months to then Bombay, now Mumbai. That 3 months, I had budget to live for 3 months and go back. 3 months became 6 months, 6 months, 9 months, and now 20 years. And more than 20 years because I've been here since 97. I've been fortunate to produce films like My Brother Nikhil, I Am, Chauranga. 7 films I've produced. I've been fortunate to be a part of films like Jhalki or Firak or Filhal or Pinjar or Dhoop, Jankar Beats. I may not have the 100 crore tag, but that was never my aspiration. If it comes, great. If it doesn't, it's okay. But I'm happy I'll take some films to the grave, which will be seen for years to come. In fact, having said that, just yesterday I sanctioned 2 screenings of My Brother Nikhil, still being used for sensitization and advocacy. And I think Jhalki has that possibility. It'll be used for many years to come.
Yeah. Lastly, as you belong from Kashmir, you're Kashmiri. So I would like to ask you, what do you have to say on Section 370?
Well, I'll just say that these are tough times, and they were tougher times too. And right from Kabaili raids to 1989, 90, and then henceforth, children born in the times of conflict and children born in exile, both for all. So my only hope is that better sense prevails amongst individuals across the board. Be sensitive, be humanitarian, leave politics out, leave, I would say, certain faiths out. because that should not come first. First, it should be humanitarian. And uh, I just hope and pray that peace, good health, prosperity, love is re-established in the land of, Kashyap's and Sufis, and that's what Kashmir was all about.
Yeah. It was great talking to you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Lastly, your message to the fans and the audience.
Hi guys, this is Sanjay Suri. I'm a part of this beautiful film called Jhalki. Do watch it. It's releasing on September 27th. It's a heartwarming tale of a young girl, 9-year-old, who's a super girl, looking for her cute brother, 7, who was become a victim of child labor and trafficking. Don't get scared with the subject. There's lots to learn. She's extremely strong. She's extremely focused, and she's very brave. So there's lots to learn from Jhalki. Do go watch it.